What's up, everyone? Happy Monday and welcome back to The Dive, where we've been highlighting some of the behind the scenes details of all things Driftline manufacturing and just generally how to run a small startup like us. And today we want to talk to you about Wes and I's probably least favorite topic, and that is minimum order quantities, or MOQs. Now, an MOQ is basically the smallest amount of product that they will let a company order through them in order to make it financially doable on their end, and also to make sure that the company is invested with them. But as you guys know, we're just a small team of two, and we've really been figuring this out as we go. So from the beginning, it really created a lot of issues for us. Let me explain why. So when we connected with our first manufacturer, that initial meeting was really shocking for Wes and I because they told us that their minimums were at least 10,000 units.
No, God, please, no!
For a small business of two, that was just way too much. And so they started sending us all types of different ideas, swatches, materials, etc., to give us some ideas as to how we could try and fill that purchase order. But it was just too much. So ultimately what we did is we worked with some other people in the industry to negotiate with this manufacturer and essentially promise a longer term relationship so that they were able to reduce those minimums for us as a first time customer to around 2,500 units. So once we figured out how to lower those minimums with the manufacturer, the next biggest difficulty was trying to figure out how many styles to order or colorways, along with how many units per size across those colorways. That was really, really difficult for us. It still kind of is. We were just throwing numbers at the wall, hoping it stuck, like I mentioned. But the good thing that's changed is over the past 5 or 6 years, we've gained enough data about which customers are purchasing which colorways and which ones are purchasing sizes 28 up to 42 now that we offer, so that when we make an upcoming purchase order, we're able to plug that information into a calculation and it spits out exactly what we need for that next order. Now, the crazy thing about all this is that MOQs apply to every single piece of drift tees that you can imagine. So everything from the drawstrings to the eyelets, the outer shell fabric, even that logo that we have on the lower left side of the trunks. All of it has a minimum. And if we as a company don't meet that, they charge us a surcharge fee because any leftovers are just sitting in their warehouse taking up space, and they really don't like that. So our goal is to continue to grow with them by increasing our purchase order quantity, showing them that we are growing with them, and that actually gives us some wiggle room for future enhancements on drift tees. So thanks you guys for listening in. Stay tuned in these coming weeks. We have some exciting announcements coming up for our future spring launch. Looking forward to getting these things in your guys' hands soon.